this again here. So guys, potentially the last game. 4 match points now here for the Viper on Valley. Hidden picked civilization. Let's take a look what he is going for. He is going for the Ethiopians. Is the Viper. On the other side we have DauT going for the Japanese. Japanese, interesting choice. Valley, obviously from HD, completely different than the one we play on AOC, where there are way more resources in the middle, and here they're more like spread around. Lots of deer though. We don't have any Mayans anymore. We don't have the Mongols. So yeah, Ethiopians, I believe. Pretty good choice. We'll go for a lot of archers, I assume. Maybe some M&A aggression. On the other side we have the Japanese, so maybe some M&A aggression by DauT as well. And we'll build a lot of mills here for all those small deer patches, even for the very smallest deer patches. Okay, let's see how that will play out. And if DauT, I think he's the guy who said, I really want to go to Cologne as well, because I feel I have an edge, because I have the strongest of nerfs. And let's see if he can prove it here. He's back against the wall now. Here 10-7. 4 more games is the maximum if DauT wins the next 3. Looks like the gold distribution is good. Could you check? No, looks reasonable. Look at that. 3 gold spots. Even 4 gold spots for Mr. DauT. 2 gold spots here for the Viper. And the third one, so maybe, yeah, maybe 1 less gold for the Viper. Seems to maybe have 1 extra gold, yeah. Oh, well, no, it's 5 against 3. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. The question is, should I message them? I didn't message them with all the bug maps before, but yeah, it is unfair. DauT has 5 gold spots, the Viper has only 3. Nice observation there by Idada. Huh. So if we go into the very long game, now DauT should have the better position here. Still no mills. That's interesting. Oh, no mills at the deer, I mean. That's interesting. Oh, pulled back a bit early. And for the second boar is DauT now here as well. Oh, Viper has 5k more wood and DauT has almost all the map. What? Oh, Viper had 5k more wood and DauT had almost all the map. Bugs so far. Well, yeah, that's true. Viper pretty fortunate with that. And DauT even trying to land for wood as well. And DauT had, yeah, on Incas he had 1 less stone. On Gold Rush he had no deers. Pretty ugly for him indeed, yeah. And he had pretty bad gold spots in some maps as well. On Fortress, his gold was very close to the wood line. On Ghost Lake as well. Yeah, so DauT has to fight with more difficult situations here. So now Loom and queuing up the militia. Oh, interesting. I believe that was a planned debate to let the points jump there, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So he clicked Loom to militia as well. And then he canceled them? Huh, I still don't know how that works. So it seems like he is simply going for 3 M&A now. Maybe even a bit more. Just remember, he only needs to send 1 on gold now, because when he reaches feudal age, he will get another 100 gold, additional to another 100 food. So that's pretty sexy for him. And DauT indeed is going for the M&A as well, but 3 on gold. Interesting. Has 2 mills for deer already. Idle villagers for him. Probably wants to go for 4th villager on goal, 4th militia, and then click up to M&A. Not queuing him again so far. Now he is walling the front area. Sees 2 militia of DauT. Timing should be pretty similar. Now running back though. And is not finishing those walls. Thinks he needs to finish the house. Oh, and that's the deer in. 4 against 3. The timing a bit better for the Viper there as well. DauT needs to run, is waiting for another militia, and that's a pretty good start here for Viper again. Going for horse color and double bit X behind that. DauT no eco upgrades so far. Is Viper able to queue up another villager? Not really. Going for the archer range, and now he has such a big HP advantage here. Going to chase the scout. Microing back the weakened M&A as well and going for it. That's a pretty nice move here. The Viper completely out microing DauT here, I have to say. But low HP here. Where are the... Oh, actually DauT winning this one. Having the Japanese bonus there really helped him out. I felt like the micro was a bit better by the Viper, but was simply Japanese bonus against non-Japanese bonus. Now Ethiopians are... He can easily switch onto archer skirmishes. No biggie. Can wall his map quite a bit and could go for a lot of deer in the back as well. Same for DauT. He still has endless amount of deer patches all around the map. But for now, still some close by as well. I believe the horse color upgrade might have been a bit unnecessary. Could have went for maybe the gold upgrade first and do horse color a bit later. Obviously, gold upgrade with lower amount of villagers on gold. Not super efficient, but now he has a lot of them. And he is far away from getting horse color anyways. Oh, nice snipe there on the scout. Means that he can easily have most of the map vision now. Let's take a look. What is he doing with the scout? Out for a small moment, he's pushing the deer. And indeed he is. This guy is just crazy. Chasing with the archers here. And still trying to push deer. Oh no, it was maybe just a misclick. Oof. All the shares we have 5-1 if Viper wins this. Is that so? Yeah, you're right. Interesting. That's the difference between a good day and a bad day, it seems. Ooh. The micro. Got one more hit than he wanted to. Now skirmishes here from DauT. No fletching by him so far. And now we'll see the Viper. And look at how efficient those villagers are working. That's just super nice. Another mill by him. Still not a single farm. DauT is playing it without any farms as well. Now queuing some actually. And going for more mills. Going for some skirmishes running around. He has fletching as well. He, I believe, would win that fight. If they decided to take it. Mongols on this map, yeah, they're good, but they already played Yucatan. So I think going for Yucatan and Mongols and Yucatan is a fine choice as well. Getting some damage done, and now, oh, actually DauT microing better than the Viper here. What are we witnessing, guys? And why is they're not going on the safe deer here? They're going for the risky ones. Oh, the Viper is actually trying to speed wall. Let's take a look at some of them are just like 17 HP. Let's see how he's... Oh, that was a misclick, I believe. Unless he wanted to lame himself. Take a look, 17 HP, it was that one. But it's just now trying to walk around a bit. At the same time, we see the Viper wanted to check if he is walled here. And now he knows he's not. Scout's still alive here. And going for the attack. But dying. DauT still very active. Oh, anti-90 the bear actually killing off Viper here. Sweet stuff. So, cleared up that. KD, way better for the Viper. Now, DauT coming over, naming some of the deer. Should get a nice kill here against the archer. Now, villagers actually coming over to fight. They see, okay, there's only one archer, so we can maybe snipe that down. Somewhat of a misclick here for the Viper. And didn't take a lot of damage, but idling's quite a bit. DauT, 4 villagers ahead. The Viper getting wheelbarrow now, and it's still open here at the front. Trying to wall slowly but surely. Looks pretty solid, and that's an even game. And as I said, I feel like those settings are pretty good for DauT overall. And yeah, we did see some very close games, and now I would say a small advantage here for DauT. But in the long run, if we stay on crossbows, obviously the Ethiopians have the big advantage. DauT needs to chase this down now. Oh, even going for the defensive tower. It's a bit surprising to me. He feels like he cannot really fight there. Now is he trying to... DauT needs to stay on the hill. Let's take a look. He's trying to go for the left-hand side. Oh, the Viper. That's interesting. Like, staying on the hill is good for DauT. Nice for Viper, but then DauT can just pass by. So that would have been interesting. Next group. Okay, let's take a look at the resources. The Viper still be clicking up. DauT a bit later. And for more farms. You can see DauT, Viper having 5. On the other side we have, I can see 9. Viper clicked up. Where's the army of the Viper? Going over here, maybe trying to sneak a bit. Viper forcing himself to build a tower though. And let's quickly check if DauT has... Oops. Oh, that wasn't too great. If the Viper has wheelbarrow. And he does not. So that's a small advantage there for DauT. Wait, no, DauT, yeah, exactly. DauT has no wheelbarrow. DauT has no wheelbarrow, so small advantage for the Viper. My bad. And that makes a bit more sense. Makes it a bit more even. I think I would love to see a second mining camp over here or here. Nice amount of lumber camps. Look at how many camps he built. 4 lumber camps, 2 mining camps now, 4 mills, 5 mills. Yeah. That's a lot of wood saved there for the Japanese. All between ranges? Yeah, but it seems intentional. It's a lot of skirmishes by DauT. Why is he not shooting? 07 +1/+1. Kind of obviously. And then I feel like we will see Skirm Archer against Archer. And both players going for Mangonels as well. And Crossman and Botcan Arrow, exactly the upgrades we're expecting. Let's take a look. Is he building a university somewhere quickly? Yes, he is. And now we see DauT just retreating, even dumping quite nice and early. I believe DauT can still somewhat attack here. Let's take a look what DauT will be focusing on. He might need to pull some villagers, but then should be super safe. He has a lot of skirmishes though. And what is he focusing on? Elite Skirmisher, Crossbowman, and the wood upgrade as well. Now taking an engagement here, not 100% sure. Under the TC, if that's really the engagement you want to take, even if he is not in Castle Age yet. Ooh, that's a lot of skirmishes still left. Some archers going down. Oh, that's before hitting Castle Age. The Viper... Oh, DauT needs to split his army, I would say. And that's the Viper losing everything. Whew. He could have went back there, right? Well, at least DauT now with the only archers left. No skirmishers. Interesting that he took that fight. I think the normal choice would have been like just go back and force bigger fights with Mangonels as well, and just rely on his micro in the long run. It seems like he wanted to keep the amount of crossbows and skirms down. I wanted to use a small window where he had upgrades against no upgrades of DauT. It is questionable. Well, the idea behind the suicide is like, that's a small window where he can fight and having an upgrade advantage. From now on, he won't have an upgrade advantage. But still, like, having huge masses of crossbows is so good for him. Ooh, Mangonel of Viper. Let's take a look what he's going for. Skirmishes can kill the crossbows, Knight can kill the Mangonel. That looks pretty good for DauT here. If he can find the Mangonel. He should see it in the snow. Look at that. Another great round attack. Going for the split micro here for the Knights as well. Okay, let's take a look. DauT shouldn't lose those. Oh, yeah. Okay, went better than I feared. Oof. Forward castle to secure future gold called. What? Like, a castle over here would be good for both players, obviously. Viper actually still sending 3 on gold, yeah. On stone. So it is an option to think about the castle in the long run. DauT 8 villages ahead. Like that's 7 now. Not sure if he could catch up with oh, killing the poor deer. Not sure if he could catch up with wheelbarrow though. DauT now trying to go and sneak around over here. Maybe trying to intercept some crossbowman, maybe even a Mangonel. But now Viper's pushing in quite nicely. DauT has a defensive tower there, but the rest of the village is super unprotected. Uh-oh, DauT. That's a risky move by him. At the same time, the Viper is completely walled. That move could cost DauT the game. And Viper's not going for it now. Still, the defensive tower looks pretty scary. That's all the army here. And the Viper instantly pulls back his crossbowman. That's a nice plan. Now going for the +2 defense even, as DauT. Oof. I think Viper's still open between the ranges, I believe. No, he isn't. Look at that small flag over here. That's clearly a palisade. I probably can't click it, but that's walled. Oh no, that's a yeah, I'm sure. Oof. Killing some crossbows. Take a look, engagement. Whew. Pretty intense phase here of the game. More crossbows. I want to see more knights now. 3 knights coming over from the left hand side, trying to take the engagement from the front and from the right hand side and left hand side. Let's take a look. Big shot here. The knights on the left hand side are still idle, trying to go from the right hand side. And DauT, what is he doing? Going back on the right hand side. Now left hand side is exposed, getting so much damage. That was horrible by DauT. Horrible. Losing 4 knights for nothing and getting a lot of damage. That could have been his engagement. Oh god, that went so bad for him. The Viper now in a commanding position, 3 Mangonels, lots of crossbows. DauT super indecisive, maybe misclicked some on the groups, only now going for wheelbarrow. The Viper in a very controlling situation here, can easily clear up all this army at the right hand side, I believe. And then DauT is left with a lot. Needs to run probably quite a bit. Oh. Bloodlines now for DauT. He's going for interesting approach. Should he show his bloodlines is a big question. Now just go in with the knights is a good option, I feel. Mangonel's helping to chase down. That's going down, and DauT, the Viper, if he clicked the last second, he could have seen the bloodlines, but he probably didn't. What are we seeing now? DauT adding 2 archery ranges and a siege workshop. So he will go onto crossbow Mangonel as well. Why did DauT get no Mangonels? Well, he felt he had enough skirmishes to counter the crossbows and enough knights to counter the Mangonels. But I agree. would not have been a bad choice. The Viper, what does he see of the map? He only sees the front, so probably we will see a castle drop over here, maybe in this direction. He feels like he has the army advantage now. He even has enough stone to go for 2 castles pretty soon. And maybe he tries to go for the left-hand side. Trying to deny that gold. And DauT's still pretty active, but will miss all this army. And that's interesting. That the Viper actually has the spider stand and is pushing the left-hand side where all the gold spots of DauT are. Yeah. Okay, now Knight's coming over. Market for the Viper. He wants to go to Imperial Age. That's the message that I'm getting from that. Okay, let's take a look. DauT just clicked up to Imperial Age, but he doesn't have enough stone. Is he on stone? He was building a market now as well. Only 2 villages on stone. He cannot really defend that area. He's going in with some raids. The Knights, are they going back? DauT now sees all the crossmen. Is he buying some stone? Not yet. Viper selling his way to Imperial Age as well. Just a small window there. What TC is he going up with his main TC? Needs to repair that TC heavily. Is now seeing the castle drop of the Viper, and that might be even another castle drop. DauT. Oh, that's just... What is he reacting? Like, what is his reaction at the moment? Putting a lot of villagers, knows that he needs to control that area with the gold though. Oh, that's pretty ugly for him. Maybe he feels he has the timing, but that's two stone spots here at the front. All the gold spots as well. And that is, by a sick coincidence, the perfect spot to push. And that's what we said early on, actually. That, yeah, that is super sweet as a pushing spot. And a nice castle for defense here put out as well. And the fields at the moment, like the Viper, is in a good spot to take this whole series. Best of 21 for $2,000. Winner takes it all. The Viper takes it all. Question mark? Next castle dropped here. DauT still no castle. 644 stone. Now finally dropping it. He only has 2 on stone. And I want to see the castle. Will get dropped any second now. And then the trap war begins. DauT Imperial Age before. Oh god, and now he's pulled off that gold as well. He's not having any gold income at the moment. DauT is completely off of gold. And let's take a look. Those villagers. DauT castle is possible. Mangonauts to the front. Let's take a look. One shot against all those villagers. Where's the rest of the Mangonauts? Could lose more. What is the Viper doing? Why is he not using all his Mangonauts? Losing more villagers. At least he's focusing on them. Can he get another shot off? Not really. So mainly hurting all those villagers. But only got like 3 or something. If he had all those 3 Mangonauts at the front there, I believe he could have killed all villagers there. And could have ended the game. At the same time, Viper is chasing down now. He's going for Arbalest and Bracer. And that's the Ethiopians in Imperial Age for you. Another villager going down at the moment. Pop 136, 115 for DauT. Military count is super even. Villager count better for the Viper. But the army strength is just so much better for the Viper as well. Just Arbalest in Imperial Age. Fighting against elite skirmishes. Not really what you're looking for. Especially Ethiopians, Arbalest. So efficient. Onager check for the Viper now as well. He knows that he needs some onagers to fight off against all those skirmishes. Viper's fine with losing that castle. He's controlling all that area for now. That's the most important thing. But DauT is back on gold, so that's good for him. Maybe he can get back on onagers as well. Not trying to expand to the top here. He's able to go onto stone maybe. Now Arbalest raiding at the left hand side. Villager advantage now higher than 25. DauT heavily housed as well and building more houses at the front. Not my favorite choice, man. Needs to snipe down all those knights and then the onagers can kill the traps. The Viper is in a beautiful position to finish off this whole series. Oh boy. 11-7 might be the final score here. What can DauT do? He's still trying to hold on. He's playing his heart out. Obviously, because he gets nothing if they lose this whole series. Let's just see. Very much in danger, and DauT knows he has no real chance. I was thinking about ideas. How can he defend this? And he, without taking a final fight, is tapping out. And that's the final score, guys. 11-7. The Viper wins the best of 21 here against DauT in a, I would say, not as convincing fashion as a lot of people would have expected, especially day 2. Losing 5-1 there really cost him quite a bit. But DauT obviously played beautiful, especially on all those land maps. Different civilizations, he outsmarted him quite a bit. Today, not his winning day again, and we had 5-1 day number 1 for the Viper, 1-5 for him, and 5-1 again. So every day, 5-1 here. 3 days played. In the end, the Viper won. 11-7. Let's take a look at the achievements of the last game. Wasn't super climactic you have to say. I believe the big problem there was for DauT to lose that one big engagement or not take it here. And went in with knights, pulled back, then went in here again, then pulled back over here and lost like 5-4 knights in a very crucial moment. Didn't kill all the Mangonauts and did not get onto the strong Castle Age army there. Pretty unfortunate for him. Better than what was expected for DauT.